All right, let's see if it's working on Instagram. At least it'll give us
Oh,
some chance to fix
shoot.
it. If it's not.
I gotta take my meds. Hold on. Let me take my meds real quickly,
All
briefly.
right, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Oh, why is that not working?
Why is not what?
Okay.
Why is what not working?
The Instagram one. I thought that might have been the case last week as part of when you use the IG Live Producer tool, preview video save as part of. That's annoying. Let's copy. Oh, select go live once. Okay, got it. I think I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. All right, let me.
What is it?
I think I got to do one more step. It's kind of what it is. Then, where is it? All right, let me try it one more time. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, edit. Why won't it let me edit?
Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Is it live?
It. Oh, wait a minute. It's like it is going. All right, maybe it is working. I can't tell though. Um, it shows as if it is, but I can't. I don't know. Copy the stream. Select go live once.
So
Restrict.
if you click your channels in the corner, it'll let you know that it's streaming. It'll
It's
say streaming.
it says it, but it's not on. It's not showing on Oust eggs. It's not showing on. Okay, so view in Instagram. Let's see. Hmm. Um. Interesting. Copy the stream key. Will it let me do it? Okay, edit. All right, save. Not now. I don't know. It shows like it's not on. Whatever. I mean, I thought it wasn't working last week either, and that's how
But what does it say when you click on in the corner?
it says streaming, but it's not on. It's not streaming because when I look on actual Instagram, it's not doing anything.
Okay, let's
Interesting.
see.
I don't know. All right, guys, we are going to start the live shortly, so please bear with us. Oops. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, for sure, it's not. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it'll post at some point. Maybe sometime in this
Maybe it
century
has
it'll
a
post.
delay. Maybe it has
It's
a
possible.
delay.
It's possible.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it either.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it ain't gonna break us. That I know. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna sweat it. Maybe this would be a good opportunity to go back to Twitch instead, since it's not actually showing. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna, I'll try it one more time and then see. Connect, select go live once you go live, preview videos saved as part of, okay. I'm gonna try it one more time. And then if it doesn't, live, add title, live with Oust, audience, public, next. Here's the stream key. Let me do it one more time and then we're gonna let that go if it don't work.
If it don't do it,
Pretty much. All right, let's try it one more time. It says stream key. You know, I will try the other. Okay, no, stop asking about this password. Okay, we've already decided to go live. Copy the stream key. I don't know. Maybe it's the stream URL. Let me try that one instead. Okay, I'll try this last one and then I'm calling it. And then we could just get moving.
girl.
So, you know what? Let
Hmm.
me turn it off. Copy. Turn back on. Now,
Mhm. I can't
go
see him.
Instagram. Okay, hold that thought. And, and then no. Add channel. Oust. No. Maybe because it's one word. Okay. Okay. Turn on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Save. I don't know if we're gonna have to restart this. Okay, so we're good on YouTube. We're good. Okay, for whatever reason, shows three active channels, but because my mouse is not really connected, it's not really showing it for me. But I think that it is. I'm about to find out. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. All right. I say we just go ahead and get started.
Keep it going.
Okay. Yeah.
Girl.
It's creepy.
Okay. Girl, let's get a good look. Hold up. Right.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone who's joining us. Let's
Right.
restart that from the beginning because the tea is piping hot. The TikTok tea has been piping hot for a little bit.
Girl.
um, and this one is not hot off the presses because in, social media world, things move very, very quickly. And this moves so quickly that the page is no longer there.
Gone. But
Gone. Like
my
this.
girl, my co-host, she got the receipts.
Screenshots, screen recordings, and for anyone who tries to like make their videos not shareable where you can download it, phones have screen recording, so it's kind of
I'm
moot.
saying,
I don't
like,
know why they do that.
we gonna figure out a way to get it did. Okay.
Just
Girl.
saying. So
Girl,
thank you everyone
I'm sorry,
who's
go
joining
ahead.
us. No,
Go
no,
ahead,
go
go ahead.
ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was looking at some of these pictures, right? And I was like, girl, I might would have got it. I'm like, her. So why is you out there playing?
In these
Girl.
streets.
And,
But this has basically
ooh,
set off a chain reaction of pages, events, comebacks. It's quite a lot to kind of cover. I don't even think we're going to be able to cover it all in our typical hour. So y'all just going to have to bear with us. But we're going to try to keep it tight as usual. But let's go ahead and then restart this little video here that came from a
girl.
TikTok
I
user
wish I,
called, I forget their full name, but the page is Don't Date Him in Atlanta, which is now gone. The
girl.
page is not there. Well, I want to try to get it as big as possible because
Can
when I
you?
do certain ways, it just looks too small. Okay. I
I
guess
think
this
the
was
way
the
you
best
had
layout.
it, yeah, because we could really get, girl.
All
I
right.
might need me wish I had me a damn magnifying glass. I could be,
But you look at all this eye candy and you're like, oh, yeah. And then you're
yeah,
like,
you would have got
oh,
me.
no.
Damn, man.
All right, let's hit it.
Damn.
Now, pay attention to the letters in front of the pictures, people. Wanted, indecent behavior, confident crook. Well, folks, I am so happy we came across this little gem because the TikTok tea is always piping hot. And this wonderful page popped up, I want to say last week, maybe about last week. And then by this week, and it was
God.
gone. And the funny thing about this page is that there's a reality TV star that made its appearance, and then shortly after that person made its appearance on this page, that's when the page went away. I know it's hard
Surprise, surprise.
in the dating streets. We hear many a story, but this one page is dedicated to Atlanta, and there has been a bunch of different pages that has cropped up since, from like
Yeah.
Houston, NYC, a
Charlotte.
bunch of different Charlotte. And it is the funny thing I think about this page is that they were like, you need to bring receipts.
I agree.
So while before it appears that before they posted anything about any person that was posted on the page, they did request receipts. And that's what was emailed to them before they even posted the page. So I guess it seemed like the person was trying to do their due diligence.
Okay.
And let's peek at one. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of these fellas here. Oh, I need to make it bigger. It's too small.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Let me try to switch. There we
Okay.
go. All right, here we
Okay.
go. Now he is pretty good looking. He's a good looking fellow. Not surprised that many women might find this guy quite attractive. However,
I like him a little bit more brown, but go
eh,
ahead.
eh,
Attractive is attractive. Attractive is attractive.
he's
Okay.
looking clean cut with the suit and whatnot.
Okay. Okay.
However, it appears he
He's
likes to remove what?
like syrup.
Girl, I was like, this is scandalous. Now, ladies, we all know that dating is not easy, but we got to protect ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. That goes both ways. And unfortunately, this fella likes to, yeah, it seems like he likes to remove things through the act of, which is a little bit awkward. And I think the worst part about it is that, there's a level of consent that's required here. And if you do that without consent, then that's it's a little scary, in my humble opinion, of course.
Um, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I girl, we had that conversation, so we just
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a scary thing because other than pregnancy, it's a bunch of other risks
Absolutely.
in that.
Absolutely. I wonder.
Allegedly, if
That's
that's what
right.
he did.
There you
My
go.
gosh.
You said you like a little bit more chocolate.
Girl,
Here you
it,
go. Here's
what
the
did you
chocolate for you.
do?
Well, I can't show the full screen because the spacing is kind of limited, but apparently this fella showed fake STI results. Imagine trying to be responsible and say, "Hey, let's go ahead and do XYZ before we get together." And trying to do the responsible thing, and this fella just fakes results. I know the chocolate ain't worth it. Not to put him on blast, but how embarrassing.
Can
In
you
the
scroll
days,
down? God,
I don't even know how to scroll down. How do
girl,
I do that? Let me see. I'm
I don't
acting our
know.
age. Hang on. There you go.
Girl. He do look a little bit more brown. God, sir, why is you out here carrying on? You're too cute to be carrying on like this.
I know.
Allegedly.
Alleged.
Allegedly.
Like, just be straightforward. Ain't no reason to lie about it. I mean, then you give someone the choice to say, okay, yay or nay, and whatever in your dating life, y'all can make whatever. But I think it's just messed up overall to kind of just say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna just lie about it, which that doesn't necessarily have to be the end of a potential love interest. You know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion, let's give you some more chocolate. Let's give some more chocolate before I show you the strange guy.
He's
Ah.
nice and brown, huh?
Mhm.
Uh, sir, what you out here doing, Roy? Allegedly.
Hold on, I have to read it. It's so
Okay.
tiny. I might have to do
You
it on.
see, if you see Roy Roberts Jr., aka RJ, in your DMs or around town, consider it your personal warning siren. This dude is a hot mess from Louisiana who hops between Dallas and Atlanta, using women like they're his personal Uber service. He'll spin you a tale about owning a Airbnb and what? And
Oh,
Rolling,
rolling in a Tesla.
rolling in a. Okay, I was right. Rolling in a Tesla, but girl, he just a broken liar with no wheels. Let's let's also. Okay, I can't see the rest of it.
It says, let's also say he gives Ike Turner vibes. Whew.
They
Sorry,
be done
Dan. We're
ground.
not accepting any
Damn.
invitations right now. Sorry, whoever requested, I think on Facebook, we're not requesting doing anything. We're just in the middle of doing a live episode for our podcast, but feel free to watch. Thank you. Um,
And comment comment, please. Get in the comments. Let's talk about it. I mean,
absolutely.
were you one of the do not date him guys? If so, drop it in the comment. Then we might let you come up on this mother.
This is true. We might. We'll send you a link. We might send
We
you a
might have to let you come
link.
on. Come on in here. Let's talk about it.
Let's look at. There's two more before I think we want to get to like the videos and stuff like that. But I really want to like.
Okay.
I have some opinions. Now this guy here. I don't know. Like
Mm, I'm sorry.
his sense of style is a little sus.
He
However,
looks a little young.
a little young. But I feel like, and there was a bunch of dudes up here, and some of them it seemed like it was kind of more serious allegations. Again, this is all alleged. This one seems one
What?
of the more serious ones. Right.
What the?
If you're trying to make a name for yourself in the music scene, I guess he could have been cool with like Diddy's crew. If this is
I knew you was about to go there. I knew it. I could see it coming before you even said it. Girl, that's why you my boo. Baby.
God forgive me. He would have been right up there with Mr. Diddy or Mr. Puff,
Um,
whatever his name is now.
help.
But allegedly, this fellow was luring women to, of all places, though,
Right,
with
sir. Allegedly.
allegedly.
Um,
Let's get him a little bit bigger on the screen here. See if we can
girl,
make this one a little bit bigger.
can we get a good look at him?
It's kind of hard because these are screenshots.
Oh, girl,
But
at least
there's
you
at
got them
least
receipts. Look, I give you credit. Like, girl, you got receipts. Let's do it.
at least
Oh,
10 allegations of very sus behavior. Yeah, there's nothing
yeah.
on earth that would possess me to go on a date with this dude. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Maybe what he got on? Is that a blouse?
He's so frail. I'd break him. No. Look how little he is.
Why he look like he was in his mama wardrobe?
Very true. I mean, I'm just joking because like he's had like some serious allegations, at least 10 reported incidences of alleged SA, which not to make light of that.
Agree. Right.
Um,
Absolutely.
but
That's a
I will
serious thing.
ain't nothing
And if
like
true, I hope that, you know, I hope they handle and give those women the justice they deserve if this is actually
yeah,
um,
agreed.
what it,
But I think the most shocking of all,
I think that's pretty shocking, sis. I
I
think
don't know. Wait a second, because this might shock you the most. Hold on. Now this guy here, who we all know. Well, maybe not all of us, but if
can I
you're
say something?
into
Can I say something?
sure.
That is not shocking.
It is and it's not. Because one, there's a history, but two, how is this soul brave enough to put this on TikTok? Because I don't know, but the page sure did disappear very quickly after this made its appearance. Like, hey, listen, guys. Don't forget to comment if you're watching. Drop in the comments where you're joining us from. And don't forget that even if you're not able to catch this live right now, it will live on YouTube after we're done today. So it's okay if you can't catch the entire episode. We are literally talking about Don't Date 'em Atlanta, a page on TikTok that disappeared very, very quickly. But we managed to get some screenshots. And the TikToker was just going through dating experiences of women in Atlanta and who came forward with their experience with the fellows that was being posted allegedly. And then, according to the TikToker whose page is now gone, they did require receipts before posting anything. Now, this guy, I'm not really surprised because if you love and hip hop Atlanta, like,
You know.
you know,
You know. Stop playing.
it's not surprising that he would be on here, but I feel a little bit bad for his, like whatever they got going on in the relationship, that's their relationship. But I feel bad for his
I
wife
agree.
because I mean, number one, she's gorgeous. I don't know why you would like she's smart. She's a businesswoman, a smart
Business minded.
businesswoman, and she's
Absolutely.
gorgeous to boot. And if you watch Love and Hip Hop, you know that he had a baby outside of his marriage. And I can never truly understand when you have a beautiful, amazing woman, why you would want to step outside of that. Respect the years, respect the marriage, respect her. And if it's not working, then just step away from the marriage as opposed to having home babies and staying together. Maybe they just got a business relationship. I don't know. But um surprised but not surprised.
Yeah, I was not surprised. Not even a little bit.
Hmm.
Not at all. I would like to see them damn receipts though, cause I'm nosy as hell.
I know.
Can we see them receipts?
I would love if the TikToker made another page. We know that there's a bunch of pages from different locations, but it's how it is. It's hard to tell if it's the same exact person because anyone could just start a page with the same icon and be like, "Oh, it's me," but they
Hmm.
could just be jumping on a trend and not really.
Hmm.
Now, do you think it's as a fellow content creator, do you think it's fair that someone would create a whole page based exposing exposing some things that are very one private. um I mean, but here we are on social media talking about it, but hey, whatever. But do you think it is, I don't know if it's necessarily fair to do that to, in general. I mean, to a degree, I think it is like a violation of privacy, but there's a part of me that's a girl's like, hell yeah, women need to know. So I'm kind of in the middle.
Um, I don't know if I want to say a girl's girl, right? I don't know if I would say that about myself specifically, right? I'm gonna be respectful of other relationships,
Hmm.
but I don't know about girl's girl. However, um, I feel like when you get arrested, I'm so sorry, my nose. When you get arrested, they post your pictures,
Hmm.
and that's before you're even found guilty or innocent. They posting, girl, that candy. It was sour. I'm so sorry. So unladylike. Um, but yeah, they posting them. That you not found guilty or or innocent or nothing. You just your arrest photo is your mugshot is boom right there for everybody to see. Um, I do feel that. it can be unfair. But if you come in with receipts, I feel like you could make it um if you're really concerned about other women out here, and you knew who that person was dating, that should be a private conversation.
Hmm.
Hey, listen, I know you're dating this person, but do you know X, Y, and Z? But then it depends on what your reasoning behind it is. If your reasoning is um for the attention, oh, you're gonna get it. Cause girl, I was like,
I know. Say what
watch
now?
it. Now, do I know any of this? Let me see.
Oh, I
Nope, don't
know.
know him.
You
Don't know
recognize
him.
anybody? Oh, look,
Let me
Kurt.
see. Oh yeah, we everybody know who that is. Um, I didn't I guess by the time I got up on it, I really missed it.
Mm,
Um, but like you said, there's some other ones that have popped up that
yes.
are actually asking for you to make
Yes.
um submissions.
Yeah. And it's something that like we talked about on the other on our personal conversations. Like, well, how do you know if they're not lying?
Right. And that's what
Because
my concern is.
yeah.
Because once a rumor is out there, it's just out there. You
Hmm.
know, I literally found out the other day, I don't know if I shared it with you, but I literally found out the other day that someone said some foul stuff about me that they don't even know firsthand. Like, you've never actually worked with me. We've always had a hey and bye relationship, but you out here trying to warn somebody that I'm really like this with. Girl, go ahead and sip. I'm
Excuse me?
Yeah, there's like you be careful, but I had knew, and he had knew because he was like, well, that explains why they would say that because you just have some women that will put shit out there, and they'll be like, and you'll be like,
And not just for like bitter X type stuff, just so they can look like
yeah,
heroes.
just hating, just for no reason.
Hmm.
We discussed that. Like, said we ain't even after the same shit. We don't even want the same shit. I don't even know why you out here putting this shit out. But once a rumor is out there, it's out there, and people
Yeah.
will speculate, people will assume, people will take it, they'll run with it,
Hmm.
and so maybe you're right. Maybe it can be a little unfair, especially if it's not true. But I feel like if it's not true, then
Mm.
some lawsuits need to take place because if you out here accusing somebody of SA,
Hmm.
hey, that's a serious allegation. If you're accusing somebody of passing along extra shit, come with the, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but just don't be putting it out here without it being um confirmed. And I think, like you said, they really did try to do their due diligence and was like, let me see the receipts.
But then it's
I'll
also
post
easy
it.
to fake. Think what's his name? Legion. Legion was faking all kinds of stuff.
Child,
If you don't know who Legion is, Risa Tisa, go watch her
girl,
series. Then you'll know who Legion is. And he faked
girl,
a whole bunch of receipts.
a whole lot of shit, right? Like, damn. Um, what was it? Birth, death certificates? What all he had? Didn't he say somebody died?
Bank accounts, cemetery locate like
Girl,
plots, all this kind like say what?
girl. Bank statements. That's what it was.
Jobs.
You're like, you got that type of money. Why was we staying in my place?
Where's that house that you promised me? The car. And you know what though? Even though she went through that experience, she really her bearing her soul the way that she did, it really did. It took her to a place that is just elevated. You know, not elevated, but like I bet you it took her to a place that what she was not expecting because I think she got a deal for like a series with what's her name?
Hmm.
What is that? Oh my god, what's her name? Natasha. She got a deal with Natasha. Oh my god, the woman from Insecure, Natasha. Goodness gracious, is agreed to play her. So like she's got deals going because of this, bearing her soul. But you kind of knew like it was a real, honest, open experience that she was sharing. And you know when we first it's funny because when we first looked at this story there was another story that was going viral around the same time that ended up being fake, but we were saying how you have to be careful with what you
Hmm.
do, and this is goes for men and women. Like you got to be careful playing with women's feelings, their hearts, their bodies, because you don't know, you might catch the wrong one. But for
Yeah, because
real.
that one chick had a suit right. We was like, oh girl, we gonna talk about this, right? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
unalived,
Mm-hmm.
unalived, and then it was some BS.
Yeah.
But if you watch enough for my man and Fatal Attraction, you know these things to be very true.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Girl.
Isn't that how that something kind of went down like that, and that's why she
Yeah,
cried
honey,
Lorena
she
Bobbitt
found out
his her man.
she found out he was out here sharing it. Oh, you out here sharing it?
All right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you gotta be careful. Like you just never know. Like you catch the wrong one, and and if you've watched our breakup revenge episode, so you go this
Child.
see, go and watch that. Okay, it's on YouTube or listen to it on Spotify. But we even us like let me speak for me. I have done some crazy things
I
after
have.
a breakup and a marriage too. Broke up how many relationships with one phone call?
Girl. Everybody saw that nigga husband. What you do today at work?
I'm just saying, just go listen to that episode, people.
Girl. I think you definitely have to be careful with people. I think you definitely have to be careful. Dating apps make it so much easier
Mhm.
to communicate and open up lines of communication that you normally probably would not have. And so you still have to be mindful because you don't know who these people is.
Do you think it's made it easier for, let me just, I don't know if the word is even okay to say, so P-iters? Do you think that these apps have made it easier for people like that to operate?
I definitely believe so. I believe so. Yeah, because now they went from a small, do I want to say community? A
Mm-hmm.
small local, right? Small community, small local area to now, I can date in Charlotte, I can date in Atlanta, I can date here, I can date there. And it opened up a wider range. So it's up to us and not just the women protecting themselves, like these men have to protect themselves as well. Because we definitely had an episode about online dating
Mm.
and the risks, right?
Hmm.
So, yeah, and
Absolutely.
if y'all have not listened to our online dating episode, y'all should go check that out also on YouTube, Spotify. But yeah, like it's dangerous out here. People crazy. And if you out here acting crazy, people gonna act crazy with you because you have some people that will match your energy.
Catch me on the wrong day, I might. Catch me on a good day, I'll
Girl,
be like, whatever.
oh, you
Okay,
wanna
fine.
you wanna act stupid in this cemetery? Okay, no problem.
Sure.
Let's go. Oh, a
Hmm.
cemetery. Okay.
First of all, who in the heck would go on a date that would be anywhere near such a place?
I imagine, and I could be wrong. I'm going by his look.
Hmm.
I'm just going by his look alone, and I could be
Mm.
assuming. I assume he's kind of young.
Okay.
I'm assuming that he's on the younger side. And you ain't never watched movies where they be hanging out in cemeteries and doing weird
No.
All right. Maybe I just watch too much TV. I don't know. Me at my age, we ain't going to no cemetery, dude. Right? But maybe I could see a younger person being like, no,
Maybe if they're in the goth community, maybe. Well, that's true. Because I used to have a friend who was into the goth community, and I once went to a. This is a judgment-free zone. Okay, people.
we listen, we do not judge. Go ahead, girl.
Y'all might judge,
Go
but okay.
ahead.
I once went to a vampire club with her. I was like, this ain't a. This shit ain't real. That was my. I'm like,
I'm not judging. I'm not.
or so
I'm
it
not
was said.
judging. I'm not judging because you know what I went to? I went to one of those, what did they call them parties? I want to say they're rave parties, but
Mm-hmm.
don't quote me on that. Where they're kind of like jumping and bouncing into each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Is that what that's called?
Mm-hmm.
I went to one of them. I was really rather surprised. I was young.
Same.
And it was enlightening. I saw a lot of us. It was
Mhm,
surprising. I was like,
mhm,
shut the up. Like,
mhm,
okay. Yeah, it was actually, you know what? No bullshit. It was actually okay. It was a little bit too, and me personally, I felt like after it gets too aggressive, it can get very, very aggressive.
yeah,
And
and
then that's when it's time for me to sit this shit out. Because I ain't coming in here for no broken bones.
I tried that. I never been to a rave, but I went to now that club. I'll some background. I was, I'm very much into the hip hop culture, and I listen to everything. But my friend, she was very very open to stuff, and as my friend and as a friend, I'm like, well, I'm here to support.
Let's go.
And while I may have been a little apprehensive, I was like, fine. But we did go to a club one time with our sister and our friend Margot, we went to high school with. And it wasn't a rave club, it wasn't a vampire club, but it was like a gothy type club. And I had like one adult beverage. First time in my life that I ever had an adult beverage that I was like really messed up afterwards. Like I was so messed up afterwards. I was
Well, did
like,
someone spike your drink?
I can't be sure, but like I've been to clubs before and I've never had that experience before. Um, but I was so messed up, like I was hurling into the toilet bowl into the afternoon the following day. And it was like, but it was fun because we were just dancing and dancing and dancing. Once we stopped dancing, I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. And we got to the bathroom. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then I started upchucking in the club bathroom. One drink, just one drink. But I was in that club bathroom hugging that fucking toilet bowl. And I'm a germaphobe.
Sorry. Not
But we was
funny.
having fun until we weren't. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. But hey, I'm a supportive friend.
that's scary.
A little
That's
bit,
scary.
a little bit.
Very scary. But
Um, totally off topic,
when
but kind of.
I could see, I could see a young person being open to
Mhm.
it's private.
Mm,
I could see it. I could. Now let
that's
somebody
true.
invite me to a goddamn cemetery and see what the look they get.
By yourself.
Listen here, Freddie. I ain't with that.
No, no.
I don't know. I feel like it was definitely entertaining. Uh,
Absolutely.
as far as morals is concerned, what's right or wrong, I don't think when we're being entertained that we really care. In that moment, we don't really care. We're just like,
It's
girl,
so juicy. It's hard not to be like, I know. I mean, this
he
is
did
this is
what?
if you don't understand the beauty of the TikTok, this is it right here. Like I don't think people fully understand like when like it is sometimes better than a Lifetime movie or Netflix. Like yeah, it's a lot more juicier, and it feels more juicier because it's allegedly real people. It's not like a made for TV movie.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Again, we just don't know.
Thank you, everyone who's joining us. We really appreciate it. Latrice Thompson, thank you for joining, Miss Thompson. Don't be afraid to comment. We see you out there. We can see if you're chatting with us. It might be a little bit delayed, but we'll see you.
Hey, has anybody put in the comments if anybody actually saw someone they actually dated
Mm.
or knew? Not knew from like, not like Kirk knew. I mean, like actually.
We're here for that tea. Go ahead, post
I mean, but
it.
if you look, message us, give us a ring. We'll be
Yes.
glad to have you
Hmm.
join and discuss it. And
Yeah.
everything's going to be allegedly because we don't want no smoke.
That's right.
So,
That's right. We're
but
a little humble podcast.
I think it was entertaining. I don't know if I really even thought along the lines of is it right or wrong? Probably not until you said it. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? You do kind of have a point. Because what if it's a lie?
Yeah.
And
Now
it's
there were
already out there.
like
I'm
there
sorry.
was sorry about that. There was another page that kind of appeared where apparently allegedly the same creator for that page was asking for women also for men to come forward with their experience with other women, but it
Mm.
just seemed like there was just an overwhelming response when it came to women sharing their experiences as opposed to men submitting their inquiries. I finally saw some, but it was like a fraction. It was like it was such a small percentage of women that were posted, and maybe that's changed.
Girl,
Let me see. Let me see. Hold up.
let's see.
My computer's moving a little bit slow.
I got you. Hold on.
Hold on. Whoop.
Okay, so we do have Don't Date Her Atlanta.
There it goes.
Hold on.
Ooh.
I don't see. Okay, let's see.
There you go. Well, I got the don't date her. Let's scroll it real quick. Let's do that. Ooh.
I mean, it's only fair.
I
It's
agree.
only fair. I think it's only fair. Because
100% agree.
if,
But when you look at this page, there's a it's a so wait, let me go back to the beginning. Let me see if I can scroll down. The submissions are a lot fewer. So just you can see they're even asking like, all right, don't be shy, fellas, send y'all pics and stories. And then you see the men must be scared, DM y'all pics and stories. It took them a little bit longer to get some submissions, but they got some.
Trying new restaurants.
So,
Come
hmm,
on.
what, girl? What?
Oh no. I'm gonna pick this one. I know if you guys can hang on, let me just pick a random one. What is this?
What? It's the music for me.
Oh no. Breaking
What the?
windows,
What is that?
breaking the dude's some guy's windows. Let me see. Creepy. What's the whole story? Because most of the time they'll post the whole story, but I'm not seeing it here. If I get to if I
Girl,
get
I,
10,000 followers,
I'm sitting here trying to stroll. I forget it's on your end, not mine.
I'm not moving fast enough. Hold on.
Wait,
Okay. Oh gosh. So this beautiful lady. All right, let's check the. This girl, Aisha Jordan, allegedly was messing with her baby daddy and his best friend at the exact same time for months before they found out. Uh. Oh no. She likes to meet men while homeless. Well, yeah, I don't know about the home like the homelessness is a thing here. I wouldn't use it as a mark of judgment against that person. I don't really like that. But the cheating on the dudes.
with his friend.
Yes, that's a
I
little
mean,
much.
it's a lot of options out here. Um, we can spread out a little bit. We got to pick as friends or a family member, or I think that's just weird shit for me,
What's this? Let's see.
girl.
I heard about this situation. It's sad because the dude had to take a plea deal and Fulton had no evidence, but he didn't get a speedy trial, wouldn't dismiss. What?
Can you read that? Cause I can't read it.
No, they don't have like it's like a
Is
reply
he, take,
video.
is he taking pictures of the house?
Yeah. Let's see.
Child.
We need a whole story. Let's come here, young lady. John Doe wants to know if it's going to leave for him or the street. Where's the receipts? Like this makes it a little bit. The fact that for the guys, do you notice that there's not a lot of details?
It's not.
Which makes me
But
like this person. Hmm,
I feel like some of these women are a lot more detailed.
for sure. I wonder maybe guys are just not as detailed when it comes to sharing an experience like this because it's
I think sometimes I'd be embarrassed.
fair. I mean, I'd be.
Shit, I've been in relationships I was fucking embarrassed about. Be like,
Same.
what was you thinking? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you live and you learn, and we listen, and we're here to listen. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna lie either. I was gonna say we're not gonna judge, but we might
I was
judge, just
like
not.
a little bit. Well, the thing about the girl breaking up windows and stuff like that, as a woman, there's only very few things that would get me to a point, and it would literally be some sort of infidelity that would kind of get me like acting well, not at this age. My knees are too old, but
Child,
back in the day. Let me
who's
rephrase
hanging
this.
in my window? Oh, my
I'm
bad.
just saying, like, there's nothing like someone being being an infidelity to make someone get very, very angry. So I've done some dumb stuff. Breaking up
Uh-uh.
windows, no, but I've done some mess that I'm certainly not proud of.
And
I
if
would
they go
never share
listen
here.
to, and I was about to say, if they go listen to that episode, they can hear all about it.
Yes. Breakup revenge, y'all. Oust Now podcast on YouTube and Spotify. Just listen to that particular episode. And like
Girl.
there's stuff that I would never even like I wouldn't share in nowhere near here. One thing in
Well,
particular, like I'm too mortified to even say like this person really took me out of my character that bad. Um,
um, in your defense, and I really mean this. I'm not just saying it because it's you. I feel like just about anybody
mhm,
can be pushed to that point where um it's a tread like is a tread like very thin line.
mhm.
Um, I think anybody can be pushed. I look back on shit and I be like, oh yeah, Shani, that was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Funny, but
However,
dumb nonetheless. There
but
we go.
it's different. It's definitely different with the men's versus the women's submissions. Like the women's, there seems to be more elaborating. But for a guy to post a picture of your house getting torn up, you cheat on a girl one time, that's enough to make a girl want to tear your shit up. Just saying, I've been there.
Mm.
So I don't really think that's a real. I wouldn't consider that receipts. Personally,
No.
mm-mm, no,
Well,
not fully.
then how would someone? Okay, so let's just. I'm just saying. So the first one that we read, the first one we read about the girl who allegedly was sleeping with her baby daddy and his friend.
Mhm.
Where's the receipts?
They don't post that specifically, but when they ask for submissions, they're like, when you email it to this address, you need to bring receipts because we're not going to just, and they're not going to post everything. I don't think that I don't say that's a rule of journalism. I don't think this person is a real journalist, but you're not going
Hmm.
to give all the receipts because that would easily let someone else take that same content and do their own. So I guess they got to be careful. But some of the gentlemen have come back with their responses to it.
Responses. Yes.
Man,
Let's look at this fella's
I was
response
checking
here.
out this page called "Don't Date Him, Atlanta," and man,
We
I
were
found
checking it out
myself on
too.
there
Yes,
from a little chick
we
I was
all
talking to
were.
like a couple years ago. Like, this when my head was kind of messed up. I ain't gonna lie, man. The chick, I was trying to
Mm,
take the chick out or whatever, but I was telling her like in little subtle ways. I was like, man, can we have some grown adult fun after this? After this nice date. I had planned on taking her to like, what I'm saying, plan on going to like a little spa. Cause I needed a massage myself, so I was like, shit, come with me. Plan on taking to a little spa. And we were gonna probably eat in one of the nicest restaurants. Just eat something nice. A little steak, whatever. Some little cool little stuff. And do a little activity day on the weekend. Man, she kinda didn't agree with it. And I was like, shit, I respect your decision. And I stopped talking to her. So after that, she kept watching my Instagram page every day. And then she ended up hitting me up. Like, where you at? I like, shit, I'm at the bar. Woo woo. I'm finna pull up. Da da da. So she pulled up, and I ended up getting her a couple drinks, and she gonna say some. I was just pulling up to see if you was gonna stand on what you said. So basically, she pulled up to see if I was gonna still not buy her nothing or not talk to her. But I was like, shit, I ain't finna be petty. She can get a couple drinks. You already here now. I don't care about no couple drinks. You know what I'm saying? So she came over my house, and I ain't gonna lie, my toilet was dirty. I didn't have a little thing to clean. I had just moved in my spot, so I ain't have, man, So man, she ended up posting me in this group, "Don't Date Him Atlanta." And man, after that, I guess she thought that was gonna destroy me, but little do she know, all the chicks started hitting me up after that because what she said about me wasn't bad. I said I was gonna court you, treat you right, treat you real nice, and I just wanted to have fun with you out there. And I asked you in a nice way. I didn't ask you in a bad way. And she came to my nice condo, and she tried. I guess she thought that was gonna make people not want to talk to me, but shit, anybody can just clean it up, and I still got my nice spot. That don't mean nothing. I just thought that was funny to see me on that page, man, for that little petty reason. Like, these women crazy, man, making up these groups and stuff about men, man. Like, if we did that as men, trust me, a lot of y'all would be ruined. I'm telling you.
mm. I'm so hot right now, and I don't mean yes, I am hot, but I'm just like hot.
Girl,
I put my fan on, but it's gonna mess with our audio, so I'm not.
I have
Um,
repositioned my fan. Sorry. Go ahead.
and we ain't gonna share the details of that one. These dang lights. Trying to make it entertaining for y'all, but the lights on occasion is a little bit too much. I probably need to turn the AC down. And then we got one more guy here. Well, I think it was funny because he's like, you thought this was going to be one way, but it backfired and got him a bunch of potential dates.
I don't know about that. What you know what I am gonna say that I thought was that I picked on really early on. I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like he was already leading into the excuses. Because one of the first things that he said was he said he was going through something at the time. Isn't that what he said? He was going through.
He did. He
He was going through something at the. He was going through something at the time. I feel like he was trying to give himself an out for whatever it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we all going through shit, bruh.
I mean, do you need an out for a dirty ass toilet though? I mean,
I mean, if you're just moving into a place,
but if you just move into a place, your toilet's not gonna be that dirty anyway. If you're just moving in, I mean, unless you got like some stomach problems, sure, maybe. But I don't know if it's a deal breaker. I wish we would have had a moment to like find him on the page so we can actually see what that was before the page got taken down. Because then we could have done like a
comparison, right?
Yeah,
right.
It's funny how I got him dates.
Yeah.
I mean, a dirty toilet. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be. I mean,
I don't know if I believe him. I don't know if I believe him that it got him dates.
I think there's more to it.
I don't know, because sometimes, and it's just speculation. Don't shoot me, but you just can't believe what everybody say. He might be saying that thinking, but hell.
Yeah. And then there's no way for anyone to go back and look at it now unless someone took screenshots of him. I mean, I don't know, it'd be kind of hard to backtrack and prove.
Yeah, I'm like, man, ain't nobody in your goddamn DM. Shut the fuck up.
Maybe that's what he's hoping now the ladies will be in his DMs.
Oh. I didn't mean it.
Oh, yes, you did. You said that with your whole chest. That was good. Excuse me while I fed myself.
I swear to God, I did not mean to say that. I was just thinking it in my mind. It
was here. Was supposed to be here.
Damn, I said this shit. Damn.
Well, go with your gut.
I'm about to tell. Girl. Stop that shit. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Atlanta part 2, yo. This is my story on how I got placed on that list. But yo, check this out. After Shorty got caught with the smoke and shit, you know what I'm saying? The police ran both our names and shit. It come back, she got multiple warrants out of Fulton County, Cobb County. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, so I immediately went home and did my homework on this girl. Now I got a real name. Come to find out she was 10 years older than what she projected herself to be to me. She had warrants for thievery. She had warrants for credit card scamming. She lining people up to get robbed. And yo, I thank God that incident transpired the way that it fucking transpired, yo. Because I was bringing evil into my life without even recognizing it. So I might be on a don't date them in Atlanta list or whatever the case may be, but I live to see another day and I live to tell a fucking story. But yo, when they was putting her in the fucking car, yo, shorty broke bad. I never seen a chick in heels break bad like this, yo. She had me scared to death. She started acting like she was one of them YSL members and shit. Hey, yo, thank God the situation went the way it went, and thank God that I had the foresight to take that shit up out my pocket and put it in her wallet, yo. I still can't believe that a lot of you think that I deserve to be on this list, when in reality, yo, shit, I did what was right for me, yo. Facts.
Yeah, I don't know about this guy. I should have probably played part one. I don't even know where it's at. So you got part one? Go ahead.
Let me see if I can find it. Wait,
Well, I fan myself so I don't overheat. I gotta turn these lights off because
girl, I swear, didn't I? Where did we find part one?
um
TikTok, right?
let me see if I can find.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
You
Hold
got
on.
it?
I sent it. I sent it. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Girl, I don't know what the hell be going on in my damn DMs. I don't even be responding to this. I got 10 messages from one person. I ain't responding not one time. I ain't got time. Child. I don't.
You like
Oh, dang.
finding myself with the Spider-Man folder. I need a real
Child.
fan so I can start singing where the fans at.
Oh, I know why I couldn't find it. Because I had you on here as you changed your profile picture. It messed me up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, I don't see.
Mm,
Damn, where is it? I'll tell you what I do see. Damn,
the one that
Zoomer
I.
reference.
Oh, did you see the one with the guy in the horse? Because that's the one I really wanted you to see.
Mhm. Um,
You guys haven't figured it out already. We send each other random TikToks that are sometimes quite enticing.
girl.
But this guy, anyway, I'll give you the precursor. I think he said that he was going out on a date with this lady and she wanted some smoke, if you know what I mean. And he don't really smoke. I think that's BS, but whatever. He said he don't, so he had to go find some. And then when he was getting out the car, he said that really reeked of the wacky tobacco. And this is where I think I didn't really believe what he said, because he said he took the smoke out of his pocket and put it in her purse because he bought it for her. And I was like,
And then just now he said he put it in her wallet.
mhm,
So we don't went from the wallet, we went
right.
from the purse to the wallet. Now
Mhm.
dropping it in the purse, I'm gonna be honest, that was a little bit more believable. But me, as a woman, I don't leave my purse nowhere. Do you leave your purse?
No, not really. It's always attached to my hip. I don't give a crap. It's on me
So
at all times.
so some of his story I feel like is a little suspect. The only way I might leave my pocketbook or my purse, but I'm gonna have my wallet with me. My wallet gonna be, even if I'm on a date,
Mhm.
my wallet gonna be with me, because in case this Negro trip, I can take care of me. So what he's saying, I'm like, I don't know. It's possible because not everybody thinks like I would think.
No, but there was another part where he said, this is the part that I was like, that don't make sense. Because he said he went back to get his wallet. So you're out on a date with a woman and you forget your wallet in the car? So were you expecting her to pay? This is the first date. Y'all going Dutch? Like, is that what it is nowadays? So he chalked it up to the smell of the Mary Jane. But I'm like, why would you leave your wallet in the car? That'd be the first thing you don't forget as a man. If you go, you want to impress this woman, right?
I have been out. I have been out, and I've been out and paid half.
I mean, that's
I
fine, but
really have.
yeah, and that's okay. But he still forgot his wallet. What half was he paying without no wallet? Like he went out the car. He got out the car without the wallet, and I was like, well, that's kind of weird. You know, man or woman, you're not
Yeah,
getting, like
that's
you just
weird.
said, you're not getting out in case he tries to pull some mess because it can
Shit,
happen.
I can take care of me, bruh. So
You
if
be
you don't
washing
want to pay
dishes.
for, I'm pay for mine. I don't know what you got going on, but I'm make sure I'm good.
Yeah,
So I don't know too many women that's gonna leave their pocketbook in a man's car, and it's our first date.
that's a big hole right there. Big, yeah, big hole in that story.
No, I don't. I mean, yeah, it,
Yeah, I didn't
it,
believe it. I really
it's
didn't
wrong.
believe it.
It doesn't
I
make
was like, you
sense.
full of shit.
Like I'm not leaving my pocketbook in some dude's car. This is our first date.
Same.
And even if I leave my pocketbook because I don't want to carry it, let's say it's a day where we're walking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna have my wallet. I might leave my handbag because we're taking a stroll and I don't want to be strolling with this, big behind bag or whatever.
That's true.
So I'll take a lighter load by just taking but I'm gonna take my wallet. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take my money. I'm gonna
One
take
thing.
my I'm gonna take my ID. And even if he did, just listen, even if he did find out that she was older than she said, a lot of women lie about their age. I'm not
A
gonna
lot of
say a
men
lot.
too.
Men do too. But my thing is, what the fuck does that got to do with the price of cheese?
Nothing. I
What does that have to
mean,
do with the situation on hand? You put allegedly, you placed marijuana in her possession. She went to jail for it.
yeah. But then he didn't even talk to her about it either. Like he didn't say that part. Like he didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna put this here." Like he just kind of, and then for him to say, "Well, this part I kind of got." She was like, "Don't you know I got kids?" And he's like, "Well, I do too. You're not gonna jam me up." Okay, fine. I kind of get it. That part I get. But I
Right.
was a little taken aback about him like saying like she's got a bunch of warrants and stuff like that. So that's why they really took her in, is because a bunch of different warrants. That the age thing,
You think it's
whatever.
true? You think the warrant is true?
I don't know, but I know men can sure spin a tail when you look at like Legion or you look at the engagement swindler.
Hell, all I have to do is look back over my life sometime and I'll be like, yeah.
Men, I mean, some men they may have the gift of gab where you just might believe it. Um, so I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's lying. Because who wants to be blasted out on social media? I mean, not for nothing. Who wants to be have their picture and a whole date gone wrong or relationship go wrong be blasted on TikTok of all places? Because TikTok can move so quickly and people pick up on it so fast, faster than any other social media platform. So I mean, you might want to come up with a comeback so it don't seem so bad, but it's kind of hard when you weren't the first one to get the story out. Just saying.
Is, is he the last one? Is he the last response?
um, that I could find. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because I was going back. I was looking. I went back and I was like, well, let me see what else I can find. And it was like No more responses. But I did find the response from Bipolar Cutie, and she's the one who lied, allegedly lied about her baby daddy getting unalived by the um
Where did
by
you find it?
I found hit. Yeah, I found the husband's who was supposedly unalived his post. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, I don't know. I just social media has its usage, its
Mhm.
uses, but I think I just can't imagine going onto a platform like that and spending a hotel like that. That's untrue, allegedly.
Right. I'll tell you what was funny. I meant to send it to you. You're gonna have to forgive me. But there was another one about a lady who was on a dating show, and she was on there, and she was from Columbia, South Carolina, and
Mm.
she said that she only had two kids, that she was divorced, um, that she was all natural, that she was Puerto Rican and black, that she was a nurse and she was in social media productions or something like that. Girl, why the ex-husband came on the damn show? And not ex-husband, actually her husband. She wasn't even divorced yet. She had three kids. She had more plastic surgery than a little bit. She was mixed. She was Mexican.
She went on a dating show.
Yes. And the soon-to-be ex-husband caught whiff of it and was like, "Do not date her."
I think like had this page been available when I was like exiting my I might have. I might have come to think about it.
And you probably would have saved some other relationships because they would have stopped side-eyed and their partner thinking it was them.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Girl, we're kind of fortunate that social media was not
Yeah.
the thing then.
Yeah.
Cause I have to admit, I have really done some idiotic shit. Um, yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
Child.
Enough to get me on the Don't Date Her Atlanta page? Probably not. Cause like I don't
No,
start no shit. No, I don't start no shit, but I sure as hell know how to try my
I,
damnedest to finish it.
don't date her. She put sugar in my tank.
She might call you a job.
Get your ass
A whole
fired.
popo department. Yes. Mm.
I want to make an anonymous call.
Might have done that. I might have been on
And I
that
can,
Don't Date Her whatever page, NYC page. Oh,
child. And that was before snitching was a snitching thing.
I might
I
have
mean,
been
I
on
think
this.
it was always snitching, but
I'm trying to think back. With did I
I'm gonna
know
tell you where
TikTok
you can
didn't?
go find them. Pull up at
Lord.
this time.
I think the moral of
Shoot.
this story is y'all better be careful in these streets before you end up on TikTok. Fellas and ladies. I say fellas first because it seems to be a lot more men.
on a serious note,
Mm.
on a serious note, when you say be careful, it's legit.
Hmm.
Like, be careful out here
Yeah. It's like,
because
mm,
people,
sorry.
no, it's fine. Like, people are, people. Sometimes people are very selfish, and it's about them. And
Yeah.
you just be careful, and that's for ladies and men that ain't out here allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, like the TikTok there was that TikTok about the couple that was allegedly having an affair. Like they went all in on this girl's business. Apparently they're both married and allegedly South End Eyes both married. I was like, in this state, because it was the Charlotte out of Charlotte, I'm like, in this state, the wife can sue the side piece. I don't know. Like, what's wrong with you? You got to be careful in the street, even if
Girl,
it's not like just from a safety standpoint. From a legal standpoint, depending on what state you're in, like you could open yourself up to, and even the husband could have sued. The other husband could have sued the other. Like it's like a big tangled web because allegedly the both couples were married. So like just be careful, be smart. Like if you're not into the relationship, just break up. File for that divorce. I know it ain't easy, but believe me, I know it ain't easy. But believe me, it's gonna be a lot harder if you got a double lawsuit. What would have been easier in that moment?
I agree. And most of the times, and I mean, maybe not in that moment, but once you've gotten kind of like somewhat past it, they did you a favor. I told you that's how you did me a favor.
Thank you.
Girl, dang.
Absolutely.
Now that can be your problem.
Oh wait.
Girl.
Truth.
Yeah, usually because they're not happy, they're not gonna be happy either.
Absolutely.
They're not. But definitely be careful out here and let's try to stay off of do not date him and her. And if you do land on there, can you inbox us
Yes, please.
and tell us your half of the story? Because we are here for it. Can we be a little proactive instead of reactive? Can you come to us with it?
Yes,
We'll
please.
gladly we'll gladly talk about it.
Oust now at Gmail. Oust now at Gmail. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Period.
Oh
You
wait,
go to
I'm
any
sorry.
one of
I'm wrong. Oust podcast at Gmail.
oh my god.
I don't know our own damn email address. Ah,
Girl,
I had to look at it. I was like, wait, I don't know if that's right.
say it one more time.
Oust podcast at Gmail.
Okay.
There we go. I'll make sure
Okay.
to make sure we got it on our background next time so I don't forget my own name next time.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Okay.
What's my name? What is my
And
name again?
look, YouTube,
There you go.
FB, Insta, and on TikTok. Please. Oh, girl, I thought that lamp was
Yeah,
about to fall. Please follow us on all of the platform, and
absolutely.
please do all of the things for us. And we definitely are working on building up our YouTube and our Spotify.
Hmm.
So if you have not listened to Breakup Revenge, Embarrassing Moments, dating, online dating,
Hmm.
any of those episodes, and we have some more serious episodes as well. So go on over there and definitely tune in
Yes.
YouTube, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. And you can actually review this one right here as well.
Yes, and stay tuned because we're finalizing a date. We've got our special series that will be coming forward. We are just working on those episodes, and we're gonna wait till we get to a certain point before we actually start releasing that special series. So make sure that you are following us on all of the pages, and at some point we will put together a graphic that's going to show where you can see all of our content, because we think this series, while it will only be available on YouTube, um, it's an important series and more so than ever. So please make sure you are following us on YouTube, which it is the At Oust Now podcast. on YouTube. Yeah, I forget my own name sometimes. I do mean now. I was like, I told my kid, I was like, what is that thing called? That thing. What is okay? He's like, that? I'm like, yes, that thing. Go get it. So while y'all sitting here judging me about forgetting the podcast email address, it's because I literally forget the names to things. I'm a woman of particular age, whatever. But make sure you are stay tuned and looking for those updates. As always, we really appreciate all of the support and for you guys joining us on these Sundays. We ran a little bit longer than usual because we had some technical difficulties trying to get this working on Instagram, which I don't think it worked. But thank you for spending your Sunday evening with us, and we hope that you have a great, amazing week.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad. I should have let him say hello to
Oh,
everybody. I'm
oh, if you're
sorry.
okay with it, that's fine.
He's gone. He left me. He was like, "Oh, really? Okay, let me get my hug and go on."
Ah,
So
all
it's all
right.
right. Well, thank you everyone who joined. We appreciate each and every one of you. Time is something that you cannot get back. So thank
Mhm.
you for sharing some precious